Good morning, Boxers. It's me, Principal Lyra, and these are your daily announcements for Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. And today is a B day. Today's announcements are very short and sweet. We just have one really big reminder regarding staying home if you are sick and COVID requirements. Please, 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 parents, if you're watching this after I've posted it on our social media, and students, because you guys are of sound mind, body, and age, you should know better. If you are experiencing any of the COVID symptoms and you are not vaccinated, namely a fever is the big one, right? And a persistent cough, runny nose, sneezing, all of that stuff. When in doubt, contact our school nurse. She will give you guidance, but please, 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 if you wake up with a fever, do not come to school. Please. We will make arrangements for you. We will get you enrolled on in the temporary online learning program. The state of Texas gives us 20 days per student to do the temporary online learning program. So we have resources available when you come down with an illness. Please, please, I can't emphasize it enough that you must stay home if you are feeling sick, but always communicate with our school nurse or one of our administrators, including myself, okay? The other thing is that at lunch, remember guys, if you are sitting with a group of friends, we want you to remain consistent with where you sit and with whom you sit, because in the classrooms, we're pretty safe, right? There's about 3 feet or so between everybody. Everybody's wearing a mask. But when you're at lunch, you are removing the mask because you're eating. And so the people that you're around, we want that to remain consistent, because should you, knock on wood, or your friends end up testing positive for COVID-19, guess who will need to be quarantined on the list of possible exposure? You and the people you sit with at lunch. So please be very aware of how far away you are from one another, how long you keep the mask off. The rule of thumb is 15 minutes or longer within 6 feet without a mask on. And so the only time that should be happening here on campus is when you're eating lunch. So if you can maintain 6 feet with your friends, even at lunchtime, that would be wonderful, because that's less people that we have to quarantine should we have a positive case on campus. Another reminder about how to access positive cases, the HISD dashboard, the COVID dashboard, has a list of all the campuses in the school district and how many COVID positive cases they have. Please keep in mind that the positive cases that have been identified for Eastwood Academy were identified before the start of the school year, and so those students were quarantined. They never stepped foot on campus. And then other things that have come up along the way are over the weekend, people experiencing symptoms, and so having to quarantine as a precaution. So please know that we have kept this environment very safe, and we need you to do your part as students to continue that trend. Okay? Reminder that tomorrow is club time during the advocacy period. So lunch will begin, and then towards the tail end of lunch, we'll start making announcements that if you have a club, you need to go set up your table and decorate, because there will be no transition to go to advocacy and then come to the club fair, right? It'll just be go to club fair. So please make sure if you are in a club and you have a table, we have 16 tables reserved, that you do that before the lunch period ends so that you're ready to go at the start of advocacy period. It's time for birthdays. We have 3 birthdays today. Happy birthday to Jaslyn Gomez. Happy birthday, Jaslyn. Happy birthday to Gabriela Luna. Happy birthday. And to Julian Torres. Happy birthday to the 3 of you. I hope you have a wonderful day. It'll be a wonderful weekend after all. It's a 3-day weekend. That's it for me, Boxers. Remember, what is it? You can if you want to. You will if you try.